What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Writing the Game podcast with your gracious host, Keenan coming to you once again. On today's podcast, I want to talk to you guys about how to write copy that sparks engagement. I'm going to give you guys 4 proven tips on things that you guys can do in your copywriting on your social media to spark more engagement. Before we get into that, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's go ahead and jump right in. One thing you want to do is that you want to keep in mind that your copy, you want to make sure that your copy is relevant to your audience. It's interesting to your audience. It's valuable to your audience. It's easy to read for your audience and worth sharing to your audience and for them sharing with other people as well and amongst themselves. All right. Now, tip number 1, you can provide a relevant, interesting stat, and you can do that as a way to spark discussion. Okay. Tip number 2, you can post a compelling and relevant story. Now, this comes with you may having to do a little bit more research within your audience prior to this, maybe engaging with them a little bit more, so that the story that you create or that you write about or that you provide is relevant to them. It's one that they can understand, one that they're compelled by, one that they're inspired by, and one that they can remember. Tip number 3, you want to ask people questions to generate a discussion. Ask them interesting questions, ask them fun questions that they would love to answer, things that they would love to talk about, things that you know that will get them going. Okay? So you can look at previous posts and previous things that you have posted about that cause a great amount of engagement. And tip number 4, you can post relevant news and announcements. And when you post that, you can do something like post your opinion and then ask your audience their opinion. Or you can just ask them their opinion. Get them going. Get them to engage and to share what they think about that story. But you want to make sure that this story and that the news is something that they're interested in, something that they will find valuable, okay? Something that is clear to them, something that is easy to understand and relevant, okay? And also keep in mind that when you're on social media, shorter copy makes it easier for your audience to read and to also receive the value and get to the value quickly so that you don't lose them. You're able to maintain their attention, okay? And like I said before, write clearly. And also, use power words. You can always find a list of power words from Google. So use power words that compel your audience to take action. Use certain terminology that you know stimulates them and gets them going, okay? Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Writing the Game podcast. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Visit my website, www.copyforhobby.com, if you guys want to team up for my copywriting services. Thank you guys for tuning in. You guys have a lovely weekend. Peace.